on so many different dials, cause I got more hits than a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody baracks. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully barack. I cry teardrops over the massive attack. I only make hits like I work with a racket and back. Look at my jacket and hat, so down berserk, so down to earth. I'm bringing gravity back, adopted by the major. I want my family back. People work hard just to get all their salary tax. Look, I'm just a writer from the ghetto like Mallory Black. Man, where the hell's all the sanity at? Damn, I used to be the kid that no one cared about. That's why you have to keep screaming till they hear you out.
Hey everyone, just logged in after the update, and there's a few more capes in Runescape. I went around and got them all, the Completionist, Max, Classic, Veterans cape, and I made myself a Milestone 90 cape. Don't know what they all do, but let's take a look at the stats in this thing. Okay, so, wow, that looks pretty high for a cape. Let me take the hood off to see if that was part of it. Nope, plus 10 all attack, that beats any cape. Any cape in accuracy. 12 to all defense. That's better than a fire cape. Best cape in that too. 4.5 strength bonus. That's higher than fire cape too. That's highest strength bonus of any cape. And 13 prayer. That beats the Soul Wars cape. That's pretty good. Best cape in every way. Jeez. Alright, and it's got the teleport options of the Andrew Calcs as well. And this customize button, wow, it lets you change the colors in 4 different parts of the cape. Oh, cool, it's just like the clan capes, you can make it whatever color you want. Alright, and it also works as an accumulator. Whenever you're ranging, it'll cover your arrows. It won't produce random steel arrows for you though. And if you're looking to slay ice strike worms, you can wear this and it'll count as a fire cape on task too. Well, yeah, best stats in the game, that's pretty good. Okay, let's take a look at the emote. Okay, ooh, that's pretty big. Oh, that looks cool. I didn't get a full image of myself that time. Let's do this again. Oh, it says RS right there. Alright, so I turn into a fire-breathing dragon and make some RS symbol. That's a pretty good emote. Now let's move on to the regular Max cape. Not quite as good as the Completionist cape. Let's take a look at this. It's a little plainer on the back, but they're both pretty similar. Not as many colors. What about this customize option? It's got this too. So yeah, you can change the colors on both of them pretty much the same way, it looks like. Stats. These are pretty good stats too. Not quite as good as the Completionist cape, but yeah, definitely better than any other cape in the game. 4th strength bonus, fire cape. A little worse than Soul Wars cape on prayer. Maxing the fire cape on defense. And plus 5 all accuracy, so I think the Andrew Cloak with stab and the Mage Arena cape with magic are the only ones that beat that there. It's that's pretty good. Alright. And let's see this thing's emote. Alright, so there's a rock. Examine it, it says strange creature. Made of all sorts of things. Okay. Looks like I'm putting it together with a bunch of different skills. And it's come to life. Oh, it's trying to fight me. Let's beat the crap out of it. Alright. Well, that's the Max Capes emote. Now, not quite as impressive, but let's look at the Veteran Cape. You can only get this thing if you've been playing RuneScape for at least 5 years. And you get this thing from Hans and Lumbridge. That's stats. Not very impressive. It's beaten by any skill cape, but it's still pretty good. And its emote. Let's see, rise out of the ground on the giant V for veteran. Alright, that's not very impressive, but it's not too hard of a cape to get. Alright, now we got the classic cape here. I think this one looks pretty good, what with the sword down the back and everything. Let's look at its stats. 1 defense, nothing to look at. 1 prayer bonus. Yeah, it is what it is. You can log into Classic and get it. Let's look at this thing's emote. Okay, so I get a thought bubble over my head of some kind of skill. Seen other people doing it and then get like bars or stuff. I'm not sure how they determine what thing pops over your head, but it might be something to do with what skill you've been doing. But yeah, that looks like how in Classic, whenever you trained a skill, you get a little thought over your head of what item you were using. Like if you're smithing, it'll show what kind of bar you're doing. Alright, and the last one of the new capes that have been added, the capes of 10s. There's a different color code on them, and you make them if you have different stats. Like this one is the 90s cape, milestone cape 90. You can only make it if you have over 90 in every skill. And does it have an emote? Okay, I guess it's not a skill cape, it doesn't have an emote. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Any stats on it? Nothing at all, so it's just for show. And the difference between them all is a little bit on the design and a little color. And that's all for the new capes, but just to throw this in here, here's the 120 Dungeoneering cape. I don't think you want to look at all the regular skill cape emotes. Alright, and that pretty much concludes this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sub, rate, like, whatever you want to do.